SBTV.
Yo guys, it's Aaron from SBTV, and today is a little bit different. I'm not so much interviewing today, I'm just going to be speaking to 3 young men who are all pioneering in their own fields. I've got Ghetts, aka Justin Clark, I've got Hobbie Stuart, and I've got Jamal Edwards. So there's a little bit of a situation or a historical kind of situation behind these 3 young men here, where I think Jamal had met Hobbie and he had told him about, you know, a very good young artist by the name of Ghetts. He said, I think it would be good if you two work together.
Well, it was Hobbie that was hollering at me, saying about Ghetts, and I gave them contact to link up with Ghetts.
See,
that was roughly it.
I don't think that happened now.
What
you
happened?
just randomly text me one day.
We've lost like this happened. It happened such a long while ago. I don't know. It was one of them.
It was before, way before I was signed. You just texted me one day saying, "Yo, mate, I've got a session for you." I was like, "Okay." And you were like, "It's with
Was
Ghetts."
it you that was looking for a singer?
Yeah, you must have been.
So I'm on
looking for a singer.
SBTV and I saw Hobbie's acoustic.
Wait, you've never done an acoustic?
What did he do with SBTV?
Wait, what? This is funny,
He
mate.
was singing.
Wait, what was I trying to think?
Might have been acoustic.
Yeah. Have you?
What did you do?
No, maybe
What did
no.
you do?
Some producer showed me to you. My Rihanna cover.
Oh yeah, your Rihanna cover.
Yeah, I think that was it.
And I made the call to you
Yeah.
to make the link.
And then you text me one morning, literally on the same day, saying, "I've got a session for you." I said, "Okay," and you were like, "It's with Ghetts." And I was like, "What, ghetto?" I was like, "Sweet, better fucking get on the train then."
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So how long ago was that initial link
Oh
up,
my
initial
days.
conversation? How many years has that been?
I reckon it's been about 2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Roughly.
It's a long time ago.
Fast forward 2.5 years, and now we've got Still Here, the single. Like, I personally, I like the single.
Thank you, man.
Do you know why I like it? I like it because it's about lyricism, and Ghetts will tell you as well, I'm a man about lyrics. Like, there were some lines in there that to me were almost poetic when you were talking about, you were talking to your dad, and you were speaking about, obviously you can't get anything unless you put something in.
The scratch card,
That's
you
what I was
can't
gonna
win a
say.
life.
And then you said, scratch the silver off a scratch card and find the life. Is it find
Win
the
a
life?
life.
Win a
Win a
life.
life.
Like, elaborate on that for me, because to me I thought that was very deep. Like I said, almost poetic. So how was that come about?
Well, it's kind of a simple concept. It's just the fact that you can't get anything without putting a lot of work in. You know, get something good anyway. That's it, yeah.
And is that what you live by? That's That's your, so like when you're thinking about your music, when you're thinking about your projects, you're like, do you know what? I need to make sure that I'm always putting in that same consistent 100 in everything, whether it be a single, whether it be a throwaway, whether it be something just for people to hear on SoundCloud. It's always that same mentality for you.
Completely. I mean, I give it 100%, and I have been doing for the last few years. You know, ever since I really realised that this is all I wanted to do. You know, and before as well, when I was in bands and stuff, or just like singing a couple of covers at some little pub in Brighton or whatever. I put everything into it, and to be honest, music's the only thing that I've really ever put everything into. So that's when I knew that it's all I could really do.
Cool. All right. So going back to all 3 of you, because obviously this is all about all 3 of you. Like, you got Ghetts, obviously an MC/rapper artist. You've got you, a singer, a songwriter, artist, and we've got you, Jamal Edwards, a businessman. I want you guys to each tell me in one line, what is it that you are immediately trying to achieve at the moment? What is the thing that you're trying to immediately achieve?
I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to achieve change. You understand? I feel like we're in a country where people from my genre might not be comfortable in their own skin and comfortable making the music they want to make, whether that, and I'm not talking about conforming to a mainstream audience, because as I said, that people obviously think that straight away. You can conform both ways. You can conform to the audience that you're used to, knowing that they love something, and you can conform the other way. But I'm at a place where as a young man, I feel like I found myself, so I'm comfortable in my own skin. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like I want that to be accepted both ways. Change.
And I can kind of see that with like Party Animal, like with Kano. You can kind of see, even though it still is authentically Ghetts. There is like, I felt like, yo, this is almost like, it's like a maturing. Do you know what I mean? It's like I kind of feel like this is a statement saying that I'm a grown man now.
You know, it came from me meeting my fans face to face and them saying certain sentences to me, and me realizing at that time, you've got me totally wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? You think some people will come up to me like, F this person and F that person and F that person, not knowing that we done that for the culture, that's for the sport. So when people coming up to me with that whole like, that energy towards that person was kind of worrying, and I feel like the preconception I had of me was very, very wrong. And this time around, where I took so long out with the music, I promised myself that this time I'm coming around, I want them to see that the side of me that the people that work with me see, my friends see, my family see, like those sides, those are important, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having this preconception.
And so over to you, Hobby. Like in one line, what is it that you feel as though you are immediately putting in work to achieving right now?
Okay, so it isn't as deep as Ghetts is. Well, I'm just trying to affect a lot of people with my music, whether that makes them want to be like, just kind of get in the zone and just get away from everything, because that's how I use music, or you know, make them want to dance, make them want to cry. I just want to put my emotion into an art and affect as many people as I can. Make a bit of money along the way so I can get a house and shit.
Very important.
You know, I need because I was back before I was signed. I was thinking, I was working in the call centre. I was like, you know, I want a kid when I'm like 30, and how am I gonna pay for everything with like call centre wages and stuff?
What he says is
So I was
very
like,
important.
you know, I need to do something.
Shouldn't have left that out, Hobby, to be honest. The money is very important. You need to put money back into music and make more music, and
Very true.
very important.
Very true.
There you go.
Jamal, you haven't said much. Obviously, I know you're a man of many words. So, in the one line, obviously I'm part of the team, so I know that we're forever innovating, forever pushing. But you, as a businessman yourself, in one line, how would you describe what you are immediately aiming towards in your career?
I think the main thing that I want to try and aim towards is showcasing talent. I'm bogged down by so many other things, like whether it's like doing all this press or doing these, doing talks or whatever. I've lost, like, I need to get back filming, kind of finding new rappers, finding new singers, making connections, and I feel like that's what I'm aiming for 2014. I feel like I have like lost a bit of it, like where I've been focused on other stuff and forgetting that. But yeah, my passion is to try and find new talent and just make those connections as well.
Cool. So it's like, for you, it's kind of trying to find back the foundations of what SB's kind of stood for.
Yeah.
In terms of like the grassroots stuff, like even like maybe with stuff when Ghetts was like, you know, like lesser known, like kind of helping to kind of like maybe push the careers of people that deserve.
He jumped on me when I was gone.
Who did?
I talked to you when you was gone. No, I didn't. Oh, let's. No, this is because this is what is this? A conversation? What do you, like, honest conversation. What happened? What the Manchester International Festival?
I know. Do you know what you done? No, you see
what? Because through that,
what you done in Manchester. Jokes aside, banter aside, he brought me to Manchester Arts Festival, where they don't really normally have people from my background or genre there, and it was amazing. So big up SBTV for that, banter aside.
If you think, but I feel like, because I do feel sometimes I miss the jump in terms of like featuring people and just trying to get breaking talent, but I'm more focused than I am, because I've been pulled from each angle and I'm very reactive to things, so now it's just about cherry picking and working with certain people. Yeah.
And I can tell that's true, because I'm not going to say the artist's name, but the other day I was pre in the Twitter line and I seen somebody said something to you on a Twitter line about you not being about grime anymore, or not being interested in grime, and you could tell within the tweet.
I'll say the name right now.
You could tell within the tweet when Jamal was replying that you were actually like genuinely incensed by the comment. It's like you were like, what do you mean? Like of course I'm still about grime. Like that's where we came from. So do you feel as though you get that a lot from people where they kind of come to you on a tip where they feel as though because we do you know, some of the most prestigious events that are out there and cover them, and those kind of artists that they feel that you've forgotten about the people that are in the underground?
It's the culture. It's the culture. Someone, for example, like we're sitting here right now, Hobbie Stuart's from Brighton, Ghetts from like East London. You would never think they're a mix. It's not like I don't think people should define it as like grime, but it's more of a culture coming together. And I think like as SBTV, the big one, the big video I did that kind of branched me a little bit of grime was the Ed video, and that also introduced him to a new audience, but also introduced me to another audience. I don't think it's I forget grime, because I film grime all day, every day. It's the passion of it. But when people say I've left grime, I've not left grime. There's nothing to say about that basically.
You're never gonna win that, and I've learned that the hard way. You understand what I'm saying? I just let people come to whatever conclusion they want to come to. You understand? Someone might see the Still Here track and feel like, oh, because it's so far removed from artillery that I actually don't feel that. How much did Hobbie Stuart's label pay him to do that? Not knowing that I feel the track differently. Like I feel it. Like I feel every word on the track. You understand what I'm saying? They don't really have this understanding. They just feel like, why is he doing a song with him for? Why doesn't he want to link up with another rapper? Or, understand? And this is an argument that you're not going to win, you just have to let it lie, no matter how much you do for the culture.
The other day I got verified on Twitter and someone said I sold out. Yeah, hell. How can I say that? This is one of the best days of my life.
Like, do you feel as though, as artists, in your case, sorry, Jamal, you're not really included in this bit, but you two, as artists, do you feel as though being from a certain genre, it's like you're almost not allowed to appreciate other types of music? It's like it's not allowed. I'm only supposed to listen to grime and do grime.
Some stuff like, I lost a fan because I tweeted. I
you
was
watched
watching Made in Chelsea and Towie. I've lost a fan now, like, unfortunately, like.
Because you're not allowed to have
I'm not allowed to like. I can't like Towie or Made in Chelsea because, as far as you was concerned, I was the biggest gangster to walk this earth, and do you know, like, I can't watch those things.
That's what's cool about someone like you. You just like what you like.
Yeah. Well,
and why do you need to like what you think is cool to like? I hate that.
Exactly.
You know, if Justin Bieber puts out a banger, just say it's a banger.
It's a banger, isn't
Or
it?
1D or whoever, you know. Whether it's
Have
cool.
you heard Justin Bieber's new single, by the way?
Got loads of them.
The new one,
Oh, no, wait.
you're all that I need, or something like that. Have you heard it? All that matters to me. Have you heard that?
The black and white video.
I haven't seen the video yet, but the
There's no
tune's
video.
hard.
Yeah, it's great.
It's you're all that matters to me. It's kind of got like a
Like a trap.
like a trap.
Yeah,
feel
no,
to
they've
it.
done a video. World Star shot the video for it.
No way.
Real talk, I saw the video on World Star. It's like black and white. I think he's in the Great Wall of China or something, walking up and down the thing. Just normal, not video-ish, but,
like,
kind of like
general thing,
general thing. I saw it, man. Sick.
And did you see the girl that took a video with him when he was sleeping after a night? Did you see the girl?
I think that's fake. I think that's set up.
Bro,
Like,
did you see? She was like this. Look, I'll show you what she did here. Yeah, give me a second. She filmed him as he's sleeping.
Yeah.
She went.
That's it.
I know what that means. I know what that kiss goodbye means. That means I put it on you all last night.
Come on.
So much so that you can't even wake up right now.
Man, come on.
I think that
And
was
I'm
fake.
saying
I
bye.
think that was set up, to be honest. I think like.
Have you seen
they
her
want-
thighs?
You see how you want to make. I know you see how you want to make remove. You see how Miley has to remove herself from the Hannah Montana, so she does these outrageous twerking stunts and like Justin Bieber's young fans, he wants to remove himself, so the mums look at that and be like, oh, you're not listening to Justin Bieber anymore, blah blah blah. And I think you'll set up certain situations. Do you think ever Justin Bieber will be allowed left alone, like with no security guard, like Kenny Hamilton stomping around behind him or anything like that? I don't think so.
On the whole idea of what happened to Justin Bieber, that's obviously about groupies.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I want to talk
Probably
about
Stuart has
is
the most groupies out of us.
I want to
Right now, see
Go on.
Hobbie, yeah? Me and Jamal are not in his lane. My man put up a picture, yeah, of the track listing and the photography of Still Here, yeah. his whole timeline's going mad. They're atting me in the thing, I'm looking like, yo, I'm praying certain like, is this my man's fan base? Yeah.
There's a lot of this whole kind of like multiple talent artists kind of thing where you've got like rappers singing, singers rapping. Like, what do you think about that? Like, how do you think that is for the scene? Because I was talking to.
Can you sing? Hobby? Can you rap?
Yeah.
As simple as that.
I can't rap, but I can sing fast.
I like that.
And it works well.
Yeah.
I can hold a note, but like if I have to do it live on stage, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But due to the new technology in the studio, I can definitely hold a note.
So, I was talking to, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's a US singer called Tank.
You asked me if I know.
I don't know. I don't know how you are into. I don't know how much you're into the slow jams and the R&B. All right, say nothing. All right, cool. And I was talking to him, and he was saying that especially him coming from America, he was saying as an R&B singer, he's saying like he's kind of a little bit like frustrated with the fact that it's like rappers are singing the hooks nowadays. He goes, he comes from a time where the singers used to be singing the choruses and hooks. No, but I'm saying, I understand what he's saying though, because you do get a lot of it. And some of these rappers, like for instance, like even though I like the song, yeah. And even though I like, there's two people. Even though I like the artist, I like one artist called Future. You know Future? Mm-hmm. Like Future, like I like Future because he brings a vibe to a song. But I've heard him. Have you heard him live?
It's probably horrible.
It's terrible because a lot of that. I shouldn't even say this, but a lot of that is vocoder and stuff. You know what I mean? And then there's another guy called Rich Boy Quan or Rich Homie Quan. Make you feel some type of way. Like, yeah, the tune's hard. The tune's hard, but like it's like these guys are not really singers, but they are releasing tracks that are supposed to be like vocalist or vocal songs. Like, so I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Well, I suppose if they're writing the melodies, and I'm writing it, then why shouldn't they be allowed to just pretend they're singers in the studio and then they might get shown up on the stage a bit, but it's alright. I don't.
You don't really mind?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Snap.
Yeah, you feel the same. How about yourself, Jamal?
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you
don't want to get into
I'm just agreeing.
You want to get into the politics.
Sometimes it sounds quite cool as well, like a singer that can clearly not sing very well, but then with auto-tune, it kind of sounds really cool sometimes, like Kanye and Lil Wayne and stuff.
T-Pain, I think
T-Pain's a general. But see, T-Pain can actually sing as well. People don't realise that. They're so used to hearing that vocode, he can actually sing without it. But it's cool. We'll leave that one there. Right, before we go, because I know we're running out of time, I like to play little games, and in my head while I was talking to you guys, I thought of a little, maybe something that I could do. All right. So what I want to do is, with the single being called Still Here, I want to ask each of you, when was the last time that you were in a situation where you've had someone around you, or you yourself has thought to yourself, oh, like, why are they still here? Or why am I still here? Yeah? So I want to ask each and everyone. I'm going to start with you, Jamal. So when was the last time that you had someone around you, or even you yourself felt like, why am I still here? Or why are they still here?
He probably thinks, why are you doing an interview with Ghetts at the moment?
What would you say? Why does Justin hate me, man?
I got love for you, man.
Come on, man. Alright, cool.
Come on,
when I'm still here, when I think I was in Dawn in Lightbox, and I was like, why am I still here? Like, there's people in the rave, like, just off in their nuts, and I'm just like, why am I still here?
What time was it in the morning?
Like 5 a.m. or something.
I asked God that question a lot, like, why I'm still here. Like, I think must be here for a purpose. And then I asked him also the talent thing as well. Even though some days I don't want to do music because the politics of the whole thing. But then I think, you know what? There's so much money to be made, and there's so much to do in this life through music that if you get through that, you deserve every last bit of it. And then I just crack on.
That was quite deep, quite spiritual as well. Hobby.
Yeah,
top that hobby.
I think it every day when I'm late, I'm just the latest person. I'm just kind of chilling in my room when I'm on Twitter. Desktop Twitter. Am I still here? I've got to be somewhere. That's it, yeah.
Alright, cool.
It's nearly as deep as Ghetts.
Nearly as deep as Ghetts, but not quite there.
One thing I wanted to say as well, for everyone that's watching, is that time, that patience and time is like key to the process, and even key to the process of them making a tune and the tune actually being out whenever it is. Like, it takes time. Like, they got introduced ages ago, probably done the track. When did you do the track as well?
Not this track.
What the other track?
The other track we done. Yeah.
But this is like the first collaboration that's
Yeah,
going to be out there
yeah,
publicly. And I'm just saying like it takes years to do things. Even with me, it takes years to do things. With you, everyone in the streaming public, it takes years to do things. So it's not. Patience is a virtue, whatever that saying is as well.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that as well. And before we go, obviously we're here because we're bigging you up. Like, I just want to give you guys a chance as well to like let people know what to look out for you, from you, in the immediate future. I'm gonna pass the mic to you as well.
Yeah, Rebel with a Cause out first quarter next year. That's the album. The website www.ghetts.com, Instagram and Twitter @jclark_Ghetts, all capital letters. Thank you.
Still here. It's out 12th of January with my good friend Ghetts. I just want to say it's an absolute honour to have Ghetts on the track.
It's an honour to do with you.
Thanks, mate. You know, I've been a fan of Ghetts for a long time since Freedom of Speech mixtape. I had that back in year 10, and yeah, it's great. You know, yeah, and thank you Jamal as well for having me on here, and Aaron and Ghetts. Yeah, mate. Yeah, cheers, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. And Jamal.
I have nothing really to say, but obviously can't really say anything here, but what am I talking about? Yeah, just bigging up Ghetts and bigging up Hobbie. Obviously you're going to see them a lot more on SBTV. That's what I'm going to be doing, supporting their projects. So yeah, 2014 should be interesting.
Yep, definitely. Check my Twitter, yeah. Aaron Roach Bridgeman, yeah. Instagram, Aaron Roach Bridgeman. Website, AaronRoachBridgeman.com. Yeah. SBTV.co.uk. Yeah. And in the meantime, make sure you support Ghetts and Hobbie Stuart.
UK music.
Two great artists. Like I said, the single really is good. Listen to the lyrics as well. Like something that I think people are forgetting about nowadays is lyricism in music. Listen to the lyrics and Ghetts himself as well. And what I like about the video is that they actually put the lyrics in there as well, so you can see them.
That was just the lyric video.
Oh, is it? It's on Vivo though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a lyric video.
The lyric video does look quite.
Every lyric video.
It looks like.
I've never seen a lyric video on Vivo before. Never.
They're all on Vivo.
Lyric video. Do you think that was the official video?
What's the official video?
That's good. That's good on Sony for making it like that, innit?